YouTube, throw up your confetti. A scrap deck made the top 16 at the San Jose YCS. I'll go over it real quick. At first, when I got this deck list sent to me by my friend, I really didn't like it until I saw the plays that the guy was able to make with it. I mean, that just shows that some people are just on an entirely different thinking level when it comes to dueling. I've never once said that I'm a top tier duelist or anything even close to it. I play mostly at my locals and things like that, so you know, I haven't been going to regionals. Like, I've never lied to you guys, never said anything like that. But some of these decks that people come out with are just so odd, but they work so well. And we'll go over this real quick. I don't want to make this a 10-minute video. I just want to go over it real quick. He runs 3 Scrap Golems instead of 2, because a lot of the plays with this deck are level 5s and Scrap Goblin. So that's why you have 3 Goblin, 3 Golems, and only 2 Chimeras and 2 Beasts, because you have 3 Scrap Golems, 2 the Tricky, and 2 Cyber Dragons. That's 7 level 5 monsters that you can combine with a Goblin to make a Scrap Dragon. The Tricky is special summoned from your hand. You discard 1 card and you special summon it. It's a 2100 attack spellcaster, and you know, that gives you access to Arcanite Magician, and also gives you an easy special summon to bring out a dragon. Additionally, same with Cyber Dragon. We all know what he does if they control a monster you don't. It's special summoned, and again, combined with a Goblin, there's another dragon. So it's like free dragons, essentially. Okay, Battle Fader, we all know what that does. It stops OTKs. When you get attacked directly, you special summon it from your hand, it ends the battle phase. And if you're curious, this is a ruling I ran into. Skill Drain does not stop Battle Fader from working. It does not stop it from ending the battle phase, because all the effects happen in your hand. Okay? I know that's kind of weird, but if someone has Skill Drain, you can still use Battle Fader to still end the battle phase. Okay. Now on to some more text. Treeborn Frog and Level Eater, we'll kind of lump them together. They're both cards that you can special summon from your graveyard in your main phase and use them multiple times in a turn. Treeborn Frog, because if you control no spell or trap cards, you can special summon it from your graveyard, meaning you can use it to synchro, you can use it with enemy controller. There's a ton of different things. You could sacrifice it. It's an amazing card. Now, Level Eaters also can be special summoned from the graveyard, except it has to have a level 5 on the field first, and it clips itself to it. It doesn't equip itself, but you know, it makes the monster that it targeted to get special summoned out 1 level lower. So that gives you access to, you know, like Mistworms, monsters that require more than 1 tuner. Card Trooper, good for dumping your scraps. It's +1 when it dies. 1900 beater. Sasuke Samurai is a really interesting tech in the entire deck. It was described as a walking cold wave, because you can pay 800 life points in your main phase, and no spells or traps can be activated for the rest of the turn. Well, how it differs from cold wave is that it doesn't say at the beginning of the main phase, so you can do all of your spells and your traps and then activate that right before you're ready to go to the battle phase. So while it does eat a normal summon, you'll see later on the deck that this later on the video that this deck has a way to get around that. Gorz speaks for itself. 2 Scrapyards, 2 Scrapstorm, 2 Econs, enemy controller. Like I said, you can abuse Level Eater and Treeborn Frog special summoning from the graveyard with this card. I don't really need to go into too much detail. Mystical Space Typhoon at 2, Cold Wave, Trunade 1-for-1 for getting your Treeborn Frog, Level Eaters, all those cards in position to where you can use them. Dark Hole, Monster Reborn, Foolish Burial, again for dumping the cards you need in the graveyard. Pot of Avarice, you know, you are using Card Trooper, so that, you know, that could dump some monsters that you want in your hand, or, you know, it's a good late game card. Mind Control speaks for itself. Trap Lineup Ultimate Offering is where you get that extra normal summon I was talking about. Now you can use it to bring out a Sasuke Samurai, you can use it to bring out a Chimera, and then get a beast from your graveyard and get another dragon. There's lots of uses for the card. Torrential Tribute, self-explanatory. Phoenix Wing Blast, it's another way to dump a card into the graveyard that you need in there, and it's a -1 to their field, and it skips their turn. It's a really good card, it's kind of underrated. He's only running 3 traps because he is using Treeborn Frog, and he can't really gum up his backfield if he wants to abuse it properly. Show you a picture of the guy. This is the guy. Kind of jealous that he got a variant up into the top 16, but I think it's awesome for scraps as a whole. The price of your cards may go up because this deck got so high, so hang on to them. And you know, this is just another variant you may want to try. I don't want to. Again, I'm not claiming any. There's only a few cards that he used that I actually have tested with. I've tested with Cyber Dragon, tested with Level Eater, but Samurai, Trooper, Tricky, a lot of these cards are, you know, just really good, and a really good idea on his part. So props to him, and I'll see you guys next time.